Hey board gamers, BJ from Board Game Gumbo here, back with another unboxing and overview. We're taking a look at Downtown Farmers Market from Blue Orange Games. Let's get right inside and see this family style game, see what it's all about. It's called Downtown Farmers Market, the strategy game for savvy shoppers, designed by Johan, Benvenuto, and Alexandre Droit from Blue Orange Games. It says it's from 2 to 4 players, ages 7 and up. There is a game time of 20 minutes. And I did talk to my buddy Ninja Jeremy Davis, who confirmed that it's about a 20-minute game and perfect for families. So let's see what's inside. You might recognize this kind of box style from some of the other Blue Orange games that we have opened up. There was that kind of hidden player game with Sheep, Wilson, and Shep. It has that same bookmark looking thing. Not bookmark, I mean book style. It's got the little clasp that opens it up. All right, we've got the logo, Downtown Farmers Market here. And then we've got the rule book. The rules are going to be in English and probably in French because it says Blue Orange. So on one side, they're all in English. It's got a nice little setup. It's your favorite time of the weekend. You're about to go to the farmer's market. But today's not about strolling local produce stands, picking up your favorite freshly baked sourdough and a beautiful bouquet of flowers. It also requires a little more thinking, as you need to gather and organize ingredients to fulfill 8 intersecting challenges. So grab some coffee and let's get started. And this is a nice little wrap-up of how the game plays. We've seen this kind of rule book in other Blue Orange games. On the back, we've got en français, règle en français. C'est votre moment préféré du weekend. Yep, it's your favorite time of le weekend. Let's take a look at some of the other components that are inside the box. All right, we've got some big chunky tiles here. And that's essentially what this is going to be. Wow, there's a ton of tiles in here. It's got, oh, I love this second game in a row that we've looked at that's got this kind of little cutout to help you get some of these tiles out. Okay, I've got the game set up. We've got the game unboxed with the different tiles. There's a lot of tiles. In fact, there's a total of 65 of these food tiles here, which you can see, which represent all the different food groups that you might find at a farmer's market. Carrots and eggs, cheese and corn, lots of carrots. This kind of whimsical art that you see here. So 65 tiles, that was a lot to take out. And then they also have 44 of these challenge tiles. And that's the blue tiles. These are double-sided. So let's show you how it works. So have all the tiles here. The blue tiles, which are the challenge tiles, that's how you score points. And the green tiles, which are the market tiles, the food tiles that you're going to find that you're going to be putting into your basket or your what you're trying to shop for that day. Each player will take 4 tiles from that blue stack. Let's see, I've got these 4 here, and they'll lay them out in a row. I've got it like this. So in this case, I've got 7 ingredients. Doesn't matter what kind. We've got 1 point per carrot. Oh, by the way, that's 7 points if you can get 7 ingredients in your row. This one says 6 of the same kind, and you'll get 9 points. That's a nice big one. And then 4 points for every set of bread and carrots and corn. All right, then we'll take another 4 tiles off the stack here. And this is everybody doing this. So if you're setting up for 3 or 4 players, you would be doing it like this. You take each 2, 3, or 4 players. Each person will take 4 tiles, place them out. And of course, you can flip them over. You can take this side if you want, or you can take the other side. One side's a little bit harder than the other side. So, for instance, that's 11 ingredients. And this one says, have a majority of corn in your row or column, depending on where you put it in. So now that I've got the 8 tiles out, if we were playing a 2-player game, for instance, we would set up 5 tiles from here. And that creates the market that you're going to use to play the game. And I'm talking about a 2-player game here. It's a little bit different for 3 or 4 players. We would take turns drafting. So one person, the first player, whoever has this first player token here, farmer's tractor. Whoever has that first player token would draft a tile. For instance, maybe take the carrots because we're trying to get one for every carrot here. Place it in that row or column. And then just discard one of the other ones. Maybe I want to get rid of the other carrot so somebody else doesn't take the carrot. Put it in the discard pile here. And the other player chooses. Maybe they choose this one for their stack and they discard the carrot into the discard pile. Then the first player taker rotates and that person refills the market. We always leave that fifth tile in, so there will always be one tile that's going to kind of get carried over from round to round. Then once we've filled up all of our tiles here, we're going to look to each column and each column and row, column and row, and we'll figure out how many points we've scored by the total. So on this side, for instance, we're looking for having 2 corn and 1 bread, you get 6 points. Having 6 different ingredients, that's going to get you 5 points. Because that one's a little bit easier, just trying to draft a bunch of different things here. Having no carrots at all will get you 4 points. Another one that's kind of easier. And having having a majority of corn in your tableau there on that row or column, depending on where you put this challenge. And that's one of the things I like best about this game that I've seen so far is with so many different tiles, 40-something challenge tiles, and each one of those double-sided, and with 65 of these food tiles, now these are not double-sided, but with 65 different food tiles, this game is going to play a lot different every time you play. Hey, so that's Downtown Farmers Market from Blue Orange Game, another in their line of family-friendly games. This looks like the kind of game you could play with your kids, your grandkids, your grandparents, your parents, maybe Christmas time or on holidays. It's one of those games you can whip it out, or a perfect game for date night if you like to play 2-player games like me and my wife do. Downtown Farmers Market, it's got the typically gorgeous, production value that Blue Orange has. And this is in their little small size bookcase type games. So looking forward to getting this played. We'll try to get it played on the Twitch channel pretty soon. But until next time, laissez le bon temps rouler.